James Pearce Jr. is a quick, fun, athletic edge rusher. At one point, he was expected to be the first overall pick in this class. But as the college season went on, that started to fade. But why? At one point, was Pearce thought to be the unanimous first overall pick, and what team will be lucky enough to draft him in April? Well, I'm here to discuss that today. James Pearce Jr., as I said, is an athletic edge. He has the explosive first step that'll give NFL tackles nightmares, but that's not all he has. He knows how to fight off hands, and mainly the one thing you notice is when a lineman uses a punch technique on him, James would always hit it with a perfectly placed slap, opening up the lineman to beat. James also has really good length, and he knows how to use it, whether it's by setting the edge on a run play or just using it to cause distress on the quarterback. One more positive thing before I address an issue would be his motor. James doesn't give up on a play, and it's extremely noticeable in run plays. He'll do his everything to set the edge or just to run down a guy from behind. He never gives up on a play, and it's something you fall in love with while watching him play. The dude just never quits, and it shows how much he loves the game of football. But now, for the one thing I want to see him improve on. That'd be adding more strength. Now, James won with power often in college, but I can't help but feel like he needs more strength to do that at the NFL level. But I feel like that will be handled, being in an NFL strength program and just getting older. James Pearce Jr. has all the traits you want in a young edge. Now we need to see if he can use all those traits in the NFL and become the pass rusher a lot of people pegged him to be. Now, which team do I think drafts James Pearce Jr.? That'd be the Atlanta Falcons. I don't care if they have to trade up to draft him. The Falcons need a pass rusher with James Pearce Jr.'s skill set. This team lacks an edge. They couldn't get any pressure on the quarterback last year. It affected their defense to the point they gave up more points, more yards than they should have. They had less turnovers, and just overall were a far worse team. The Falcons have not had an elite pass rusher in I don't know how long. It's been a long time, but they also just haven't had the ability to put any pressure on the quarterback in recent years. They invested a lot of stock into drafting offensive players. Great, but your defense really was hurt by it. Even last year, everyone picked them to draft a defender, but they took Michael Penix. Not saying that pick was bad or not, but it shows that the Falcons need defense now more than ever after watching this past season. They started off hot, but due to Kirk Cousins turning over the football more and more, we saw more and more holes on that defense pop up from not being able to have a pass rusher that can get to the quarterback, apply pressure, make him rush throws, and just overall have the quarterback have a bad day. James Pearce Jr. would give them the chance to have that guy that they haven't had in a long, long time. Now, my overall thoughts on James Pearce Jr. are he's extremely talented, and I don't fully get why his stock has started to slide as much as it has. I still look at him as a top 10 player in this class, and it's a big reason why I said the Falcons may need to trade up to get him, because they need that type of player, and James Pearce Jr. brings the athleticism, he brings the speed. He has good power, but like I said, he needs to add more strength to do it at the NFL level, I believe. He's got good technique. He's got a lot of the stuff you really want in an NFL pass rusher, and I believe he can put it all together. Now, can the Falcons afford to not take him? Yeah, I would say so, because there are a lot of really good edge rushers in this class. But he's my number 2 edge, which is why when I look at a team that is in desperate need of edge help, I look at the Falcons because Pearce brings that to the table. Between him and Abdul Carter, I would still lean Abdul Carter, but it's not the biggest gap in the world when you look at other players at the position. He's got all the talent, he's got a motor that will not give up on plays, and lastly, it just looks like he has fun playing the game of football, which usually translates well to the NFL. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you really liked it, I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. And hey, if you'd like to share this, please by all means, I'm uploading NFL draft content every weekday up until the NFL draft, so there'll be much more of this content coming out. And also, if you want more of the NFL draft content, there's a playlist right there. There is a most recent upload right there. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day.